um,
21st of
the,
August, Rabbi Levitt, Chofetz Chaim.
yeah, so yesterday we concluded our study of Sefer Chofetz Chaim.
Oh, we finished. Wow.
Yeah, we already finished, and yeah, and we decided that we're going to take a look at some of the responses that are that the Chofetz Chaim includes in the Sefer after his Sefer Chofetz Chaim, and the first response that's listed after the Sefer Chofetz Chaim is Chuvas Chavis Yoer.
Is that in this book here?
Yes, page 165, Lou.
Thank you.
So basically, the question that he's dealing with over here, he includes the question that he's answering, so you know what he's addressing his attention to. That someone asked him a question that why is it that we find that sometimes the Chachamim in the Gemara get very seem to use very strong expressions of condemnation of one another when they disagree with one another, and it seems to be inconsistent with the cloud that it says in Chazal, that it says actually I think it's a pasuk actually. One of the Sefarim of Shalom Melech, it says Divrei Chachamim benachas nishmoim. The words of Chachamim are heard benachas. So it sounds like they speak very very softly. They don't yell, and like that they get their point across. And also it says in a Mishnah, I think it's brought in Avos, Yehi chavod chavercha chaviv alecha kashilcha. The honor of your colleague should be as dear to you as your own. So, in light of that, the questioner has his question, and so far the Chavis Yoer has basically said that it may look like that one scholar is denigrating the other scholar, but that's only a superficial look. But really, what he's doing is that he is actually showing great respect for the knowledge and the erudition of his fellow scholar in saying what he's saying. It just looks to us like he's saying he doesn't know what he's saying. And he's going through, so far he's going through a couple of the cases in the Gemara that seems like expressions of denigration are being used, and he's explaining them and saying that in fact they're not that at all, but they are actually they're the opposite. Okay. Good morning, Roy.
Good morning. How are you? Sorry I'm
Hashem.
late. Sorry I'm late.
Okay, so yesterday we got up to the this is what it says over here. Masha Amarle Rebbe Levi Biavamos. And this, what Rebbe said to Levi in the Gemara in Yevamos, Tes Amud Aleph, he's now going to address this Gemara as well. So without further ado, we call upon Meir to continue the reading.
Okay.
165, Roy.
Thank you.
Okay, so it says, Umasha Katav Amar Le Rabbi Levi Bivamot. As to that, which is written in Yevamot 9a, Rabbi said to Levi, Meduma ani she'ein lo moach Kadkado. Yes.
Lo, Moash Bekadkado.
Kadkado. Okay. It seems to me that Levi has no brain in his skull, which is clearly quite a disparaging statement. Hainu shemutar larav lehochiach l'talmidav bidvarim kashim. The justification in that case is as follows. A Rebbe is permitted to chastise his students even with harsh words. Kidei l'zar zam sheyanu v'yasgichu v'yishamru min hata'ut v'hashgia. So as to motivate them to analyze and investigate the material and thereby guard themselves against errors and oversights. Levi Hayat, Talmid l'Rabbi Kidita, Sof Perek Kama the Sanhedrin. Levi was in fact a disciple of Rebbe, for which at the end of the first chapter of Sanhedrin, 17b, Medin Lifnei Hachamim Levi Meirabi, that whenever the phrase "those who studied before the sages" is employed, it refers to Levi, who was learning from Rebbe. Okay, let's see. Guess we can go on.
Okay, so it is. It does it right. He's not saying, he's not praising him, but he's rebuking him so that he should apply himself more to his study. That's the justification over there for those harsh words, which a teacher has a permission to do at his discretion with his student.
Okay.
Not sure they do that today, but maybe that's something else.
So that's sort of to stimulate them.
Right. So if it doesn't do that today, so then obviously that's probably one of the reasons. Maybe there's others why it's not done today. But back then, it seems like that would do the trick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to let's see. We'll go to Roy.
V'la'anei neus Dirty, near air, Shem Dibere, Rabbi Ali, Elu, in my humble opinion, it would seem that it was from these words of Rebbe, Yitzhak, the Harama, what's this? The Hamadim,
Rambam.
Rambam, that Rambam, Ma Shikose, inferred that which he writes in Hilchos Talmud Torah, Shechayev Harav Lichos al Talmudov Es Ra'eh Shemis Ra'ayim. That a rabbi is required to show anger towards his students if he sees them being lackadaisical in their studies. Urva Biore there are Shimon This ruling is cited in Shulchan Aruch, Yoredaya, and in Yoredaya. Therefore, since there's a requirement to chastise his students, Mipnei Sharavi Yodeh Belevi Shir Godol. And Rabbi knew that Levi was a great and exceptional individual. Although for whom it was unfitting to err about this matter, Im lo mimiut ayun lahashnacha, unless he inadequately analyzed and examined the topic. L'chein deber alav koshos. He therefore spoke harshly to him. Lo mikaas alilo al gober rucho. And he certainly did not do so out of anger, heaven forbid, or out of haughtiness. Tanya Sof Sota Mishmei Rabbi Bito Aneva, for it was being taught in a Mishnah at the end of the tractate of Sota. Once Rabbi died, humility ceased. We can be sure then that Rabbi, the paragon of humility, did not speak out of conceit or anger, but only to reprimand his disciple for a lack of diligence.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to just get a pill or something. I think I'm starting to get a migraine. I'm not too sure. Be back in a minute, I think. Sorry.
Oy, we hope not.
You're foolish, Lama.
Okay, we're up to the next paragraph. Ulefamim amru lashonos ke'elu. And we go to Lou to continue, please.
Ulefamim amru lashonos ke'elu b'derech melitza uve'dichusa. Occasionally, the sages would use such disparaging language as a figure of speech and a witticism. Kamo Shamar Rebbe Yochanan le Rebbe Chia bar Abba Bivava Basra Uviv Choros Uvichoros. Such as when Rabbi Yochanan said to Rabbi Chia bar Abba in Baba Basra and in Bechoros, Ad Dea Chalis Kaf Nisa Ubavel Kule. While you were relaxing and eating Kafnisha dates in Babylonia, we in Eretz Yisrael interpreted Visham Hey Kershu Hatosafos Shiritzono Lomar Nisa Timarim Guruim. We in Eretz Yisrael interpreted Tosvos to Baruch Bechoros Adlok explain that the term Kafnisa refers to poor quality dates. Venir Lifat Reish Al Derech Ma Shepei Rash Harav Sof Perek Kama de Orla. We can thus understand his remarks in light of that which Bartanur explains at the end of the first chapter of Tractate Orla. Al Kafnios She'odam Semadar, that Kafnios are immature dates still in the budding stage. Haki Kamar lay, and this is what he meant to say. That is what Reb Yochanan meant to say to Rav Chia bar Abba. He be Bavel ha'amuta mikol ha'araitzos. Since Babylonia is the most low-lying of all lands, Vadai Sham Hatmirim Tovim Ma'od. The dates that grow there are surely very tasty. Kiva Mishna Perek Kama de Vikurim. As per that which is implied in the Mishnah in the first chapter of Bikurim. Rak Shera'ui Lahamatin Ad Gamar Bishulam. However, to enjoy them fully, one was made until they finished ripening. V'hame maher lechol lifnei zeh vadai geruim. And one who rushes to eat them before that will certainly be eating poor quality dates. Hakinami lo yarad ta so the sof hamishneh. So too, Rabbi Yochanan meant to tell Rabbi Chia bar Abba that you did not plumb the depths of this Mishnah because you rushed to conclusions. Ulechein bishnei hamikos amar lo tar dimenei mi seifa. Hence, in both places where this language is implied, Rabbi Yochanan tells Rabbi Peter bar Abba that we in Eretz Yisrael have interpreted this matter by focusing on the end of the brisa. That is, we patiently focused on the entire topic, including the end of the brisa, unless we came to true understanding of the topic.
Okay. Okay, good. So we go back to Meir. Next next Gemara is Gittin, Mem Aleph, Amid Aleph.
Right. Okay. So another case where the sages express themselves with a figure of speech and a witticism. Uvechi hai gavna begittin. In the same manner, we can explain a remark found in Gittin 41a, in which the Gemara rejects a statement made by an Amora named Ami Shapir Na'eh. Literally, Ami the pleasingly handsome. Okay. In doing so, the Gemara states, Mishum demai Shapir Na'ehu v'gomer, is because Ami is so pleasingly handsome that he says teachings that are not so, that he says teachings that are not so pleasing. Another case where a harsh comment was used in order to motivate students to study more diligently. Uvechi haigavna ma shenikra'u amoraim lechaverehem tarda. It is in this sense that the Amoraim referred to their colleagues with the pejorative term tarda. Ooh, lunatic. Whoa. Kemo Rabba Larav Amram Bivava Motzia Sof Perekama. For example, Rabba referred to Rav Amram with this term at the end of the first chapter of Baba Metzia. Rabbi Chia bar Abba Rabbi Zera Bizvachim v'chule, and Rabbi Chia bar Abba called Rabbi Zera Tarda in Zvachim. Uvechol hai gavna Tidora Pe Rashi Ein Lev. In this vein, Rashi explains that the term Tidura as meaning mindless one. She'amar Rava l'Rav Amram b'Bava Kama, which is what Rava said to Rav Amram in Bava Kama. Kulam yesh lomar shayu chaverehem ugedolim mehem. In all these cases, we can suggest that the individuals who made the remarks were addressing their colleagues, but were greater than the ones that they were speaking to, so that they were in a position to rebuke them. Gola kafte klal. And thus, the subjects of these comments were not insulted at all. The subjects of these comments. Okay. So I guess they understood what was going on.
Yeah, right. Okay. You want to continue?
I can continue. Let me just turn the light on. It's getting harder to see the page. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Chavos Yair proceeds to another such case. Ulashom mishum de atim mimula lai v'chule. The remark, because you come from mulai, you say truncated, incorrect things. Ooh. Gam kain b'chai gavna should also be understood in this manner. B'masechet Yevamot Pirshu HaTosafot Shamakom Imalei. As the Tosafot explained in Masechet Yevamot, there was a place called Mimalei. V'chein Katav Ha'aroch V'chulei. And the Aroch, Erech Mimalei, explains it the same way. Sefer Hasid Hagaon Shla Achar Seder Hav She'al Ashas Hirgish Vazeh Ayin Sham. In the work authored by the Hasid and Gaon Shalaf, after the segment of Sefer Aleph Bet on Shas, he notes this Gemara, Ayin Sham, see there, where he writes, V'arav Rama, I guess, Katav Shehu Al Pi Ma She'amru Razal. However, the Rama Mipano writes that this remark should be understood in light of that which Chazal state to explain a pasuk regarding the house of Eli, the Kohen Gadol. The pasuk states that as a result of the sins of Eli's sons, his house will be cursed in that the males will all die young. Then it adds, I have sworn concerning the house of Eli that the sin of the house of Eli will never be atoned for by sacrifice or mincha offerings. Chazal infer, v'zevach u'mincha eino mitkaper. Atonement will not be attained by sacrifice or mincha offerings. Aval mitkaper hu b'divrei Torah. But it can be attained through Torah study. Lachein ra'oi lo l'datei yoter kidei l'takein ha'kilkul ayin sham. Hence, upon hearing Rabbi bar Abaye, a skian of the house of Eli, make an apparent mistake in his learning, Rav Papi admonished him that he must learn with great precision so as to repair the defect in his genealogy and thus merit to live a long life, for it is only through Torah study that he will be able to deflect the curse.
Mm.
So it sounds like
Right.
Torah study is the all-purpose repairer, I guess.
Mar b'Torah, mar b'chaim,
Mhm,
like it says in
that's right.
Pirkei Avos.
That's true. Yeah. Very good.
Okay, we got a few more minutes. We'll go to the next section here. We're up to Roy to continue.
The Tzirech Ayun Ma Dekare Le Debe Abahu Rabbi Zera Besan Sanhedrin.
Rabbi Zera, the Sanhedrin.
We must still analyze the epithet that Abihu assigned to Reb Zera in Sanhedrin 59b. Al ha the ba'e lay, regarding that which Reb Zera inquired of Abihu. Yirda lo demus hamor min hashamayim. If the form of a donkey would descend from heaven for him, would he be permitted to eat it? Hashiv lo yirud nali, etc. Rabbeinu responded by saying, Yarud nali. Ufiresh Uperesh Rashi Tanin Sheta Umas Bid Tamid. Rashi there explains that this means demented tannin. A tannin is a species of bird that is demented, and it always seems to be wailing and mourning. The term tannin in scripture is translated as yarud. Vahu lichora daber ganei uviyun gadol. Now, it would seem to be a terrible vilification and disgrace, the karos lo shomof achazera arasi shoto, to label Reb Zera with a term that refers to a cruel, venomous, and foolish fowl. So how could Reb Abihu insult him in this manner? So could someone else please take over?
Okay, Lou. The Acher Ha'iyun, near it.
Okay.
A couple minutes left.
Did we turn the page?
We're 168, yes.
Acher ha'iyun, got it. Near lefi anius dati. However, after looking into the matter, it would seem, in my humble opinion, shigam zo letova uleshevach, that this too was meant as a positive expression of admiration. Rabbi Abahu, the Rabbi Zera, hayu mechulakim kamo dif li gay amoraye. For Rabbi Abahu and Rabbi Zera differed with regard to the same matter that another Amoraim disagreed about. Hashoreh Bisa'anis im nikra kadosh o kote. That is, whether one who chooses to fast is referred to as a holy person or as a sinner. Kemo shematinu gam kain saharambam hif lig biganai. Rabbi Abahu adopted the latter opinion in the same way we find that Rambam criticized at length Hamita'arim nafsham u'marbim b'sa'anisim. those who afflict themselves and fast very often. Ufshate digra haki mashma. In fact, the simple explanation of the pasuk implies that this perspective is correct, for the pasuk states, "Halo avicha achal v'shata v'gomer." Your father, did he not eat and drink, etc.? Ulachain nikra hanazir chote. Moreover, it is due to this perspective that a Nazir is referred to as a sinner in Navdarim Tenei, because he prohibits himself from consuming grape products. Uviyerushalme she'asid adam litain din. In this vein, it is taught in Yerushalmi that in the future one who will have to give an accounting al shehaya efshar lo le hanos me asher bara elokim liv ruim le hanos bahem, for the occasions when he could have derived pleasure from the things that heaven had created in order to give pleasure to his creations. Below neheneh, and he did not derive pleasure from them. Zeh haya das Rabbi Abahu. This was the opinion of Rabbi Abahu. Uvi stu bos deif chas they by nay me to say, as is also evident from an incident recounted in Kesuvos, in which Rabbi Abahu was standing in a bathhouse with two servants supporting him, and the floor of the bathhouse suddenly gave way beneath him. Ve'is ra'ei le amudah, and he happened upon a pillar. Usalik ve'as ti nehu lis rei avdei disamhu le, and he climbed upon it, hoisting up the two servants who had supported him. Va'ayin sham peirash Rashi. See there the explanation of Rashi, who writes that he held onto the two servants with one hand and hauled himself up the pole with the other. The Gemara cites this incident with Rabbi Abahu to demonstrate his superior physical strength. V'haya mis neg v'fei to'ar v'kulei. And additionally, we see elsewhere that Rabbi Abahu would derive pleasure from this world and was very handsome, etc.
Okay, we're out of time. Yashikoyach, everybody.
Shkoyach.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Okay.
And
Thank you, Rabbi.
there's Tovus the mayor.
See you, man.
Shalom,
Good.
Rabbi.
Okay, thank you. Feel better day, everyone.
Okay, we will be back